Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the 400th episode of the Blue Crew podcast. I can't believe we've been doing this for over 400 episodes, but
Time flies.
yeah. Anyways, here's my co-host, Bricks by Henry, as well as, of course, Jedi Master Yang, right there.
No, this isn't
on
Yang.
his,
This is we'll get into who
the
this
first.
is.
Yeah.
But
Let us know who you think that is in the comments below.
I will say I think we owe an apology for the fans.
Yes, we do. We do need to start there.
So something happened last week. I recorded an
Yep.
apology video and sent it off to Matthew. It's actually my fault though, because okay, I'll just get into it. So after we recorded last week's podcast,
hmm
Matthew was actually he had an encounter with the Forbidden Five, right?
Yeah.
And was taken hostage and put into the nether space.
Yeah.
And I recorded a video real quick just because I knew there wasn't going to be an episode that week because
hmm
Matthew was in trouble. So I recorded an apology for you guys, and I sent it off to Matthew to upload because I don't have the password for the account. So I sent it to him. I guess I should have realized that he was in the nether space and
hmm
couldn't have uploaded from there. So
So
on
what
me.
actually happened is Henry sent me that video. When I went to download the video, it didn't have sound because I went to download it right when, or it didn't have visual, or it didn't have something. I think you sent me the right one shortly after that, and I never went back and opened it again. Um, I was very busy last week. If you don't know, last week was Yom Kippur, a very important Jewish holiday, and I was spending time with family. But we are back this week, better than ever.
Yeah, we got some good topics lined up. We actually have stuff to talk about this time.
Yeah.
So,
We talked about some stuff last time, but
we talked about a lot of stuff last time that we didn't need to spend that much time talking about.
That's okay.
Yeah, it was a
So
good
some
episode.
housekeeping. It was some housekeeping stuff. Our dear friend Sean will be back from overseas
Yeah.
this Thursday. The day this is going up, actually, the 8th. So we're very excited to have him back.
Yeah, an update. He is currently, as we're recording this, in Hong Kong.
Nope.
He's not in Hong Kong anymore?
He's in Singapore.
Oh, okay, he's in Singapore now. He was in
Yeah,
Hong Kong.
he was.
Before that he was in mainland China, and then he
He was
was
in
before
Shanghai.
that Shanghai. Yeah. Is that mainland? That's mainland China,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Mhm.
And then before that, who even knows? It doesn't really matter. He's not here right now, but he will be next time.
Nope. Yep. So if you've been skipping the episodes, but happen to see this little brief section, he will be back next week.
Yeah. I will say, so I'm 2 days after recording this, I'm going to be flying out to New York to go to New York Comic Con.
Yes.
And I will be bringing Sean home because I'm going to meet up with him while I'm there because he's going to be in the area anyway. So we're going to get breakfast.
Is that like confirmed?
If I can make it, yeah. He's free.
Okay.
It's just a matter of if I can get out of the Airbnb.
Why is he going to be in New York?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I think he's doing stuff with Duck Bricks.
Oh,
He's up there. So, yeah.
Of course.
The cycle never ends with him and Duck Bricks.
I know.
But yeah, I will be back in time to record an episode. So we'll have Sean back. I hope the fans have enjoyed me enough so I can stay around. I really don't want to be publicly executed.
Wow.
So
we'll see.
Yeah. I really hope so.
But yeah, I'm excited to have Sean back, my good friend.
Yeah, hopefully he'll bring tales of journeys.
Yeah.
To talk about.
And then I had a root canal today. That was fun. And then Henry's got lots of homework to do too. So we had a collective fun day.
It's been a day.
It sure has. Let's talk about some Lego.
Yeah. So as we alluded to earlier, we have these guys to talk about.
Yes.
We got a little bit of news from RLFM days early this time, and they're telling us that there's 7 anniversary minifigures coming out.
Yep, and here they are on screen right now. Look at them.
Yeah, and I have one of them here.
Yep.
This is actually something that you can make at home with your own parts. So, and if you want, you can turn it into the other 7. Just like that.
So obviously, this is a teaser for the 15th anniversary minifigures, and I want to talk about what you think these are going to be because we don't know. They did not show them at Fan Media Days. Nobody knows what they are yet, but we can make some guesses. So obviously, first up, I think the middle one is first Spinjitzu Master. I think that's a pretty.
Okay. Well, I wanna get some stuff out of the way first.
Go ahead.
So the first time, so we've had anniversary figures before, obviously, with um
Yeah.
the golden anniversary suits,
Yeah.
and we had 7 of those. They were all ninja. It was the 6 ninja and Wu. Um,
hmm
Coincidentally, there are 7 minifigures here. One's got a Sensei Wu hat, and I think he has a staff. And so that's kind of like, I don't know if that means they're gonna be ninja, but I think I can say for certain that they will not be golden suits.
I do not think they will be golden suits. What I have a feeling is these are going to be some variation. Now, this is just my guess. They're going to be some variation of the first ninja suits, and they might say like 15th anniversary on the back or something.
I
But
hope
I
it's
think
not
it,
that. I hope
um,
it's not like reprints, you know?
hmm.
'Cause
Well, I'm not
as
saying.
somebody who I have all the Ninjago minifigures, I don't want them to just be classic editions of those. I would rather those be like the minifigures of, if they were to do legacy style sets, I think that would be a much more fitting way to include those. I
Mm,
think it's just kind of like I already have the minifigures. I don't want extras that are arguably worse versions, you know?
yeah, that's fair. Um, I could also see it being like characters we haven't gotten before.
That's what I would
Like
hope for. And I think honestly them being all blacked out might kind of imply that.
that is possible. Instead of just like anniversary suits, because that would also kind of lend some credence to this being the first Spinjitzu Master.
Right.
Because
I
then
will
it could
say
just be
though,
like,
if you remember, there was at Brickworld this year, they showed a, was it Brickworld? I think it was. Wait, hold on. Bit of an aside here.
mhm.
I forgot if this is a leak or not. Okay, it's not. Sean posted about it. It was okay. San Diego Comic-Con, they showed off a picture that looked like it was 3 different Lloyd minifigures combined. Um, do
Mhm.
you remember this?
Can you send it to me?
Yeah. Gotta wait for ad here. And I'm wondering if one of these 3, because I think it was like, what they said was something like this suit or this picture represents the past, present, and future of Ninjago.
hmm
And it was this. I just texted it to you.
Okay.
I'm wondering if one of these might be what we might see for the minifigures.
So,
So they could be, if they're minifigures that are characters we haven't gotten. I think
mhm.
that gives a lot of leeway to do a lot of old minifigures because we're never gonna get a Ninjago CMF at this point, right?
I completely agree.
And the way we usually get those sort of desired minifigures is through cities, like the city sets. Um,
Yeah.
I would say also like just any Ninjago D2C, but we get Ninjago D2Cs that aren't cities now, and they don't have any of those types of
So
minifigures.
it seems like the ones that aren't cities tend to be focused on whatever season they're coming out to
Right,
coincide
right.
with, but the cities are very like timeless in their minifigure
Yeah, yeah.
selection.
I also
Um,
I have noticed, I think they kind of do this intentionally. They, if a character would like can't show up in the show, they're not going to put them in a city. For example,
mhm.
like Dr. Julian is dead, so he wouldn't be able to show up in a season unless they did like a
Yeah.
big flashback. That's probably why he's not in a city right now. Whereas if you look at something like the workshops, I mean, as far as we know, Harumi is still alive. Dr. Leroux is
hmm
still alive, like all those other Dragons Rising characters that were in that set.
Yeah.
Um, but with these anniversary minifigures, you're not bound by that. So, or you don't have to be bound by that. I don't think you should be bound by
Well,
that for a city, but I just, that seems to be what
we
they think
we
about when
don't
making these sets.
know we don't know if they're bound by that rule or not because I think that might
That's
just
true.
be like a Lego rule. Like they
Maybe.
don't want to confuse kids, I think is what that comes from.
That's also
Um
possible.
so
I
I
think it
don't
might be
know
because I've
if
always noticed like a sense of like set synergy with the show and the sets because like Ronan was in the island and he was in that
Hmm.
Ninjago city, and the
Yeah.
mechanic was like pretty big around that time, and then like uh Camille from the markets showed up in
Hmm.
a season after that, so I think there's a lot of synergy
Yeah,
there.
I agree, but looking at who I think this could be,
Hmm.
I I'm not super brushed up on Ninjago right now, so I don't know if I can name 6 characters like off the top of my head
Yeah,
that we've never
I think
gotten or need.
honestly, I feel
Um,
like whatever they are probably won't require new molds. I feel like I can say that pretty
yeah,
confidently.
absolutely.
So, like,
I could also see this
Doctor
being
Julian,
like
that's, like, the big one. Doctor Julian, I feel like, is the big Ninjago character everybody wants at this point. Um
I mean, there are other characters that we've never really gotten before, like variants of characters. Like
Oh,
I could
yeah, for
see it
sure, yeah.
being like
I could see them doing 6 ninja variants that we haven't gotten. I could name
I
6
was
of
just
those.
gonna say because like we could get like a Snake J, we could get like
Exactly. Now, here's the thing.
I don't
I
know.
was talking about this with my friends, right? We were kinda speculating about this, and the idea was, okay, because if they do those old designs, are they gonna do, like, modern versions with the new faces? Because with
Hmm.
Snake J, he had that old Harry Potter hair that they don't make anymore.
Which one?
Uh, who uses it? Well, it's Robin's hair in the '06 Batman sets.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
he
yeah.
used
Okay.
that in the show, so would they make, like, a modern version of that, you know? Because
Interesting.
there have been examples where they kind of do that. Kabuki Nia uses, like, the newer style Nia face.
Hmm.
Um Same with Future Nia, but Future Nia was that's a little different. That's just because they didn't have an old Nia face in print at the time. Um, but yeah, I think variants of the ninja from the show that are just outfits that we haven't gotten could be cool.
Hmm.
I don't think there's any
I would
Woo
like
that we haven't gotten.
that a lot actually.
Yeah, I don't think there's any Woo we haven't gotten. So
Um,
like,
there's obviously also I've seen speculation that these are like old age, not like in their old age, but like ancient spinjitzu masters, like
that could be cool.
ancient elemental masters, which could be interesting
Yeah,
because we've never really
you
gotten
mean
that
like?
before.
Do you mean like Serpentine Wars era characters,
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that? Okay, yeah, I could see that. Especially because
Which
a
could
lot
be
of those wouldn't
interesting.
require new molds.
No.
Yeah.
Um, and that would also because I think there's one of those for each of the ninja except for like
Mhm.
Lloyd, but
Yeah, and Lloyd, you would just do like honestly, Garmadon from that era would be so cool.
ooh, oh,
Like we
that would
haven't
be
gotten that
really
ever.
cool.
Yeah, and that's like I think me as a kid, that was my most wanted minifigure from Ninjago as a kid.
Like young
And
Garmadon.
yeah, 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 from like that short with him and Wu
Uh
battling,
huh.
like that would have been that would be very cool. And I know a
That would
lot of
be very
people would be
cool.
very upset. Not upset. They'd be very excited over that.
Yeah, I mean, I would be excited about that. And also, I have a feeling these are not all going to be released at once. I
Oh,
could
I
see this
agree. I
coming
think it'll
out
be
throughout
throughout the
the
whole
year.
year. Yeah,
Yeah.
like how they did the golden suits.
Yeah, but
From
I
here.
love when they do these like collections throughout the year because like it makes it a lot easier for me to get them all
Oh,
or
for sure. Yeah.
um but I'm quite excited
I
about
guess that
because I
kind of
mean
means I kind of don't think these are gonna be like so with that teaser from Brickworld, right? I think it's safe to say we're probably getting a blacksmith shop. Um,
mhm
I feel like we might be getting some other like legacy type sets or like some sort of anniversary set sort of thing.
mhm
I feel like these minifigures will come with those. So I guess that kind of confirms that we're getting 7 sort of anniversary sets at least, which is pretty cool.
so I don't know if I'd be confident that we're getting 7 anniversary sets because I could also see them doing what like the Harry Potter sets did in 2021,
What
where
was that?
like 4 came across the sets and then 3 of them
Oh,
came in the biggest set.
I could see that too. I think
Um,
definitely if there is like a big centerpiece sort of set for this collection, I think the
mhm,
middle woo that's gonna be the one because all those stands come
mhm.
with them too. So that's most likely. I do want to
I
point
know
out though.
you're Black
What's up?
Frogs.
Yep, the
Black
black
frog.
frogs. I got my
Yeah,
frog collection. I got them right here. I
very
got
exciting. I didn't know there wasn't a black one already.
yeah, there is not.
Do you have any of those
Very exciting.
clear factory leak ones?
No, I don't have any of those. I've seen them. I
Okay.
saw them at Brickworld though.
I know.
Somebody was selling them there. That was cool. I
That
didn't
that
buy
was
one though,
very
just
cool to
because like
see.
it's always kind of dicey, whether they're like
Yeah.
actual factory leaks. I don't count them though. If they're
Yeah.
not on
Okay.
Bricklink, I don't count them.
I gotcha.
Yeah, but yeah, I think
Um.
it's all just up in the air. I think there's educated guesses that you could be that can be made
Mhm.
for the minifigures,
I
but
I think I think we'll probably have an idea of some of because like I'm pretty sure at least a couple of them will come out in January or March in the
yeah,
U.S. in
for sure.
January, and so we'll probably
We'll
see
see them
some of
pretty
these within
soon.
a month or two. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
And then
So
honestly,
I'm quick.
depending on those, like if it's Ninja, we can determine that the rest are just
And
gonna be the rest of the
well,
Ninja.
I wonder if they're gonna reveal them all as a set or if they're gonna
Mm.
reveal like them as they come out throughout the year.
It's hard to say because the Nia
Yeah.
and Zane came out in the January or in the summer wave. Aside from all the January minifigures, we didn't even know that
Hmm.
we were getting Nia and Zane
Well, yeah,
until
because
like
they didn't
some
do like
photos.
that set thing where there's like a big
Yeah,
base you could build with them.
that's
Here
true.
we
That's
know
true.
what we are getting. We see
Hmm.
the beginning and the end of the lineup.
Yeah,
So
it'd be
I'm
cool if they
curious to.
waited throughout the year. Like I think that would be
Yeah,
very
that would
cool.
be cool.
Give us something
Um,
to look forward to seeing.
but yeah, moving on from that. Um, also revealed this week. I guess reveal is a bit of a
Not
loose
revealed.
term.
Up for
Found in the
purchase.
wild. Yeah. In Legoland in Denmark, the next probably final for the year set of Build A Minifigure parts were revealed. I'm not going to show these on screen just out of an abundance of caution, especially in protection of Sean because of his affiliation. Um, but if you want to find pictures, they're probably on Reddit or just look up Lego Build A Minifigure like Q4
Anywhere.
2025.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
like anywhere, anything.
But there are some real fun ones here. So I don't know if we always talk about these on the podcast, but I just wanted to mention we're getting a golden Santa in the
Yeah, we're
vein of like golden Harry Potter minifigures.
getting Golden Legacy Santa.
So I think that figure is very funny and I really
So
like it.
cool. It's so cool.
Um,
Like
it's it's so unnecessary and I don't get
I know. We're
the
at the point
2000th
like
anniversary of Santa.
they do these every year, right? Like they do build a minifigure,
Hmm.
uh, build a minifigure Christmas figures every
Yeah.
year. So like, if you want to do Golden Santa, I'm all for it because we've gotten so many that are just such subtle differences between all the
Hmm.
Santas.
No,
This
it's
is great.
fun.
This is awesome.
Um, and then we are. Let me get the picture up just so I can
Yeah,
talk
we got a
about it.
Mrs. Claus.
Yeah, I
Uh,
remember her.
very
She's
unique
cool.
design for her. I like it. I've never been a big Mrs. Claus fan when it comes to the Santa lore. Not that I have anything against her, I just think Santa himself is more interesting as a
Yeah,
character.
yeah.
But her skirt piece is cool. I like that a lot. Sweater's fun and useful for non-Mrs. Claus minifigures, and the face is fun.
Who posted these?
Lego Bam on Instagram. I think that's his niche. He just does all of them.
Okay.
Probably lives in Denmark, so we can get him easy.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Oh, cool. And then we're also getting an elf. I love when we get the elves because they're fun to army build. I appreciate them going all out with Golden Santa and giving him a golden head and like golden beard and golden hat
Right.
also.
Like everything is gold.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I always like when we
Um,
get stuff like beard pieces in gold. Isn't that wait, no, that was in no, it wasn't. I'm thinking of the
Hagrid.
chef no, the chef from One Piece. Cuz his hair is golden in the Baratier.
He has a different beard. He has like a special
I
beard
know,
like
I know.
that.
I was thinking of that one and then I remembered he had a different
Yeah.
but I don't know. It's not that useful, but I do like when they do golden beard pieces, stuff
Agreed.
like that cuz it's fun.
Yeah. But I really just wanted to talk about Golden Santa here because I think it's very, very fun. Oh, hello.
You got a visitor?
Yeah.
Is
What are you
that little
doing?
guy?
No, this
Can't
is
tell.
DJ. DJ doesn't
Hey,
usually
DJ.
come to the podcast.
Hello,
Oh,
friend. But yeah,
I
that's
can't hear
that's the
you.
Build a Minifigure. I don't have much to say aside from that. I like them all though. I think it's a one of the strongest years for the Christmas figures for sure.
I completely agree. And I mean, we got a lot of Christmas sets this year too.
Yeah, we did. Honestly, I think these might be my favorite of the Christmas products from Lego this year. Actually, no, the
Um,
Santa, the AT-AT is that's the best one.
I
The
want the ATA.
8080, that's the best one.
I want the buildable Santa a lot. I think it's really cool, and I don't have one of
Mhm.
those giant minifigures yet. I regret not getting the Harry Potter ones because like I think those were cool. So random though.
Yeah,
Um,
those were funny. I don't get like if I was a kid and I got those, I wouldn't know how to play with them. I feel
I
like.
don't know what you do with them.
Yeah.
Also, not making the trio, like they made two of three of the main three characters is so funny to me.
Yeah.
But alas, we also we have a like a custom not timely topic to talk about this week.
Yeah.
Um, so why don't oh wait, actually before we talk about that, Bricklink Designer program went up for
Yeah,
pre-order.
we can talk about
Went up for
those.
pre-order today as of filming, 2 days ago as of viewing. Um, so here they are on screen right now. We've got five of them available. Um, any like so I'm talking about these now because I cannot remember if me and Sean talked about them.
Yeah,
Um,
and I haven't
which
given my
means
thoughts, so
my feelings are as strong as their reveal as now as it was when they revealed, and it's that they're cool, but they're always way too expensive. But
I agree with that. Especially
like the
because
builds
like,
are interesting.
these are you can only get them when they're up for pre-order, and
Hmm.
I feel like expensive Lego, that just doesn't work well for. Because like, you
Well, for
kinda gotta
me,
sit on big purchases like that, you know?
yeah, like I plan out my like when I get big sets, I think about it. Like that's never an impulse purchase. Like it's never
Right.
like it's usually like it's rare that I buy it on the day it comes out. So like
Yeah.
I don't know, like
I guess what they're going for with these is,
these
like,
are
FOMO, you know? And
absolutely. I
even then,
mean,
like, man, I don't have any FOMO for, like, a handful of $300 sets
yeah.
that
Um
are
that
are,
being
like,
said,
barely even, like, official sets. I mean, they are, but kind of.
I think the Art Factory is kind of weak.
Mhm.
I also think the Outlaw Forest Den kind of leaves a bit to be desired. It just is a really busy looking build to me. Like I think it
Yeah.
looks fine, but like I think the highlight here for me is the gold mine. I think
That
that
set's
set's
incredible.
really, really cool.
Yeah.
Um,
We don't
and then
get
the
much
Sequoia
Western, like,
tree.
at all, so
No, we don't. And
and I
we don't get it even in the designer program much.
yeah.
Like
We've gotten, like, 1 or 2.
it's very underrepresented in Lego. But then I don't love the Sequoia tree trail just because it's like one giant tree and $240. Like that
Yeah.
I don't see more than $100 in value there.
I think it's cute. I like the set, but
Mhm.
it's just a lot of these come down to a value thing, honestly.
Yeah, and then also we've got the off-road adventure.
Yeah.
This one's just not for me. Like this doesn't give me anything that a $20 like off-roader from Lego City gives me,
Yeah.
in my opinion. I
It's
mean,
just,
the
like,
build is
a lot more
pretty,
base.
but uh-huh.
Whereas with a $20 set, you would get, like, a little mound for it to drive over, like
Yeah.
a six-piece build. This is, like, that six-piece build, but it's, like, 900 pieces.
Hmm.
It does come with a little trailer for the van.
No,
It's in none
like
of
I
the
think
main
it's
pictures.
cute. The tent is also cool. I think
Yeah.
it's a cloth piece.
Yeah. It's alright. I
Um,
mean, I think the highlight's definitely the gold mine.
agreed. The gold mine is like awesome.
Yeah. They're really good minifigures too. Like, I know they're all just like
Hmm.
existing pieces, but I think those are all very unique on that one.
Here's an up close for the fans at home. Oh, I didn't even know this came with it, but I love the little like covered wagon.
Yeah,
That's
such a fun
awesome.
little build.
Wow. Yeah, no, this is a really, really good build.
I feel like
They
kids just don't care about Western things
yeah.
anymore. That's why we don't get any. But like, this is nice. Like, this is nice. Is it even a gold mine? I guess the bottom is. It's more so like a saloon type thing.
Oops.
Yeah, very cool. I do
Lost
like
the
on the art
containers for a
museum. I
second.
think it as a whole it doesn't come together as something super interesting, but
Uh-huh.
there are a good amount of aspects that I do really like about it. I like the elevator. I like the gallery on the bottom floor that's
Hmm.
modular. I think that's cool. I like
Also, is this built on a Mills plate?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I like there's like a grate on the sidewalk made with a window
Yeah.
piece. I like that.
I like the
But I
rat
don't know.
hiding down there.
It's just a building. It's just a
Hmm.
building.
Not for me.
Yeah.
Um, I think looking at it, unfortunately, the Sequoia one might be the weakest of these, just because like
Hmm.
it doesn't have much going on. Like,
It has like a modular system where you can like move around all this stuff, but I don't know.
oh, does it?
It looks like it on like the fourth
Okay.
picture. You can take the house off
In-
and the trees come off as
okay,
well.
interesting. Weird.
I don't know. I
Well,
just
yeah.
feel like we've gotten the A-frame, we've gotten the treehouse.
Hmm.
This doesn't really do anything that those didn't do.
I actually think the forest might be the most like cohesive of these, aside from the gold mine. But like the forest hideout is quite cohesive and like feels like it could be a real Lego set.
Yeah, for sure. I think like this concept and the sort of layout, if it was downscaled a lot and more simple, it would have made for a really nice castle set
Like
back in the day.
$50 set.
Yeah.
Like it's just a little too big. But
Yeah. Like you look at the minifigure up at the top of the outpost and it's like they're so small up there.
hmm.
That's
Well,
kind
that's
of how I
cool.
feel about like most designer program sets. They're all just like so big.
Yeah, I mean, I can go on all day about how every Lego set now is bigger than it should be.
Yeah,
But
but these are like the max of that.
uh-huh.
Like there was that castle from last round, that like Halloween looking castle. That
Yeah,
set is awesome. I would love that, but it's so big. I have nowhere to put it.
exactly.
But yeah, that's
But
all I have to say about these.
alas. Yeah, me as well. Um Moving on though. So Henry, why don't you introduce this?
Okay. I know how the fans feel about Harry Potter.
As
I know how
so me and Sean have done a little disclaimer
yeah.
for Harry Potter before just because J.K. Rowling is obviously very controversial. And
And
rightfully
I
so.
agree
She
with your guys' opinion as well. Like
yeah.
J.K. Rowling as a person, not good. And I'm not even a Harry Potter fan. I want to preface it with that. But this more so speaks to uh I think marketing and advertising,
Hmm.
what we're about to talk about. And that is 2004 to 2005, that era of the Harry Potter theme.
Yeah, so that was a very unique era for Harry Potter. So you pointed out specifically why. So this is
Mhm.
when they introduced flesh tones to all licensed themes. Um, so they switched off of their like yellow minifigures and gave all of the characters like flesh tones instead of just Lando Calrissian. Um,
Yeah.
but there's this this theme at this time really kind of encapsulates a very specific moment in Lego history when like this feels like if you look at these sets, they feel 25 years old or 20
Yeah.
years old. Like they feel their
I want to say
age.
this though is so a lot of I used to look at these sets a lot as a kid.
I did too. I had the book, like the visual dictionary.
Mhm.
So most of my memories of these sets are from that.
I used to look at them specifically on Bricklink, which
Mm.
has product images that have fully detailed backgrounds on them. Basically what you would see on the box art, just
Hmm.
without all like the numbers and logos. And while those first 3 years had backgrounds on the pictures, right?
Hmm.
They were very simple. I think what sells these for me are the backgrounds that they put on them.
Yeah.
I don't know, how are you viewing these through Brickset or Bricklink?
I do everything on Brickset.
Okay, do they have the backgrounds on the
Yep.
pictures?
It's like the
Yeah,
box art images.
yeah, and man, these are good.
Yeah.
Like, this is some of my favorite Lego box art ever, I think.
They're very fun.
Yeah.
So, a couple things I want to point out actually here. A lot of these sets, shockingly, are very similar to sets that came out later,
Mhm.
like borderline unchanged. One I'd really like to focus on is 4754 Hagrid's Hut. This is almost identical to the 2010 version of the set. That one just came with
Yeah.
all three of the main trio and Hagrid, and Aragog the spider. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Shelob is the one from Lord of the Rings. So
Yeah.
Aragog.
Yes.
Um, and like this set's almost identical to that one, and like it reminds me a lot of the Millennium Falcon. How like if it's not broke, don't fix it. Like
Mhm.
they got something that works, and they just kind of re-released it in a slightly updated version. But
Right.
that's interesting. I also like to just want to mention the minifigures here. That Hermione, like they didn't change the face prints
Yeah, that's a
from the
big
yellow
thing.
minifigures,
Yeah.
so
So
they're
these
just like real wonky looking.
Yeah, I really like the Ron Weasley one. That's a
Yeah.
great minifigure. I wanna point out the Shrieking Shack.
Yes.
So this set comes with, the main hut, the main shack. It comes
Yep.
with a little candy store and a strange brown box.
I could never figure out how that little box worked when I was a kid.
Oh, you had it?
No, 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 no. But like, I'd look
Oh,
at pictures and try to figure out how it worked because it's a transformation feature.
yeah. I don't
It
know how
it
it works, personally. I
I think
haven't
it
looked
like
into
you
it,
put a figure in there and it like flips them around.
probably. It's a play
Um.
feature that we've gotten brick built before,
Uh-huh.
but this is the only set that, like, changing piece is used in,
Yeah.
and I'm just, like, so confused by it. I'm like, "What is this?" It's listed under
Um.
containers on Bricklink.
Weird. Well,
I
it's
guess
one
you could
big
consider it
molded
a
piece.
container. Yeah.
And then the castle for this year, it still followed the earlier scheme of like the gray rocks on the bottom and then like the tan castle on top, but it definitely looks a lot more modern than
Mhm.
the other ones. Like this is the clock tower and it's pretty comparable to like the modern clock towers. Like they got the shaping pretty well here.
Yeah.
Cool minifigure selection though. I'm still working on collecting all the yellow Harry Potter minifigures, and then I want to move on to the flesh tone ones because I love retro Harry Potter Lego.
Yeah.
Like I
See,
love the
this is
minifigures
this kind
so
of this is
much.
kinda like my main point why I wanted to talk about these years specifically. There's just so
Hmm.
much aura to it. Like,
Yeah,
there's so much visual flair. I feel like
and
everything it
also
we
I have a
I
lot of
think
nostalgia for it because
mm,
these are the designs they use in the game.
mhm, that too. I don't know if we've talked about this on the podcast or if this was just me and you one-on-one,
Uh huh.
but these old Harry Potter sets, they feel like they're, like, based on the books more than the movies,
Yeah, I
and
think I don't know if we I think that might have been one on one,
mhm,
but yeah, they do.
and I feel like that's gotta be because it's, like, that box art helps because the box art feels like the art style from the covers of the books, right?
Hmm. I feel like at this point, around this point, is when it stopped feeling that way as much because like the earlier ones, even
Yeah,
more strongly, like
yeah,
that first wave, like practically was based on the books. Like it had
mhm,
nothing to do with the movie. But I also think those sets were designed before the movie was out, so like at this point, they had a little more. The movies had a little more
yeah,
foothold
yeah,
in like the perception of Harry Potter.
yeah.
Um,
But, like, the
but
way the way the buildings are built in 2004,
Also,
I think it's
a little aside, if as you turn the clock face on this tower, the gate would move up and down. I think that's
that's
very
cool.
cool.
I don't so I think the reason I wanted to talk about this because this was supposed to be a
Hmm.
topic last week, and then we didn't record last week. Uh, I rebuilt the 2006, I think. Yeah, 2006 Batman Arkham
Mhm.
Asylum because I
Oh,
got that
cool.
for like 200 or no, like $120
Oh,
with
wow.
minifigures at Brickworld last year at the garage sale.
Uh-huh.
And I never rebuilt it because I was missing so many pieces, but I finally started to get some enough to like put it back together. And it reminded
Yeah.
me a lot of like this era of Harry Potter.
I think this, like, Batman and this era of Harry Potter are very similar. And also
Mhm.
note that the games for both of those, like the
Oh,
first games for
absolutely.
both of those,
Yeah.
are based on this era of the sets for both of them.
Yeah.
So I think that influences like some of the nostalgia here.
100%. 100%. Even though I
Um,
honestly like don't have that much nostalgia for that first Harry Potter game. I probably would if I replayed it. I
I
would remember a lot of things,
I
but
definitely do.
mhm.
I so when I was a kid, I was like an enormous Harry Potter fan. Same with Batman, and my only like access to Lego versions of either of them were the video games
Yeah,
because
that was me
I
with
was
Batman.
I was too early for like the early 2010 sets and too late for the like mid 2000 sets, so I just
Mhm.
had the games.
Yeah.
Um, Also, I just want to like take a second to brush on the smaller sets for this year. I
Mhm.
think Professor Lupin's classroom is awesome.
Yes.
And like the hallway set is so fun, and both of these, like, all of this is part of a modular system, which
Mhm.
is like not really well telegraphed on the boxes here, but like I've seen people on Reddit. I wish I could like cite
I
somebody,
remember
but like
Brick Queen, that
combine
was like a
all the
big thing that
sets.
Brick Queen had back in the day. She combined all of
You're
them.
right.
That was like
Yeah,
her
it
one of her claim to fames.
you're right. It was very cool too. Like,
I want to mention the
um,
Buckbeak set with
mhm.
Draco. That Buckbeak mold is awesome. That is so cool. It's like
Where is
in
it?
the
Oh
style of
yeah.
the horses.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it came in this set and the Sirius Black's Escape set.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah. I don't want to
And let's
undermine 2000. We've been talking about 2004. I think 2005
yeah.
is like
S-
so unhinged and awesome. I really
We
love
didn't
the
actually
Graveyard Duel.
The Graveyard Duel is awesome. Like one of the
Yeah.
coolest sets of this era. Um
Like you get
this
so many
also
graves. You get a
this
whole
also like
graveyard build basically. The last time we got this scene depicted, it was a good set, don't get me wrong, but it was like it went for a completely different style than this one.
the most recent one, is that what you're talking about? Because I think we've only
Yeah.
gotten two of this scene. Yeah,
Yeah, the most
that was
recent
like
one.
a small $20 set. This is like
Mhm,
a full play set. Like this gives
mhm.
you a lot of space to like put stuff.
Yeah, it's a
And I
full
think that's very
graveyard.
cool.
Like you have everything you
Hmm.
could ask for from a graveyard.
Yeah, like this is a solid set.
Yeah. I also
Then
want to
also
mention
this
Rescue
year,
from Mer
y-
People, a classic
yep.
set. Uh,
Um, this one's actually surprisingly similar to the modern iteration of this set. Like,
mhm.
if you like the modernized build of it is like pretty much like exactly what you would picture from this if you were to just like scale it up a couple years. But I
Yeah,
love the minifigures here so much. Like the
yeah.
sleeping Ron and Hermione are very funny.
When I was a kid, so I had only seen the first two Harry Potter movies. So
Uh huh.
I would look at this and be like, "What is going on here? Like, what
We
are these creatures? Why
I
is
could see
Harry a
that being
fish?"
kind of confusing.
I think it's
um,
awesome. It's awesome
and then
because of that.
we also got the Hungarian Horntail. This dragon is awesome.
Mhm.
This build is literally nothing, and I love it. Like, there's nothing going
Yeah.
on here.
Yeah. I also want to mention the background again. I mean, on all of
Yeah.
these sets, but the background on this one specifically is like so cool.
Fun little magnet feature too with Harry's like little
I forgot
holding
about that.
thing.
Yeah.
And then finally we have the Durmstrang ship. This is fun. I just actually built the modern version of this ship, and
Mhm.
like I think this older one holds up pretty well. The new one's obviously better, but it's pretty fun. It's so strange that they made this. And then I don't know if you can see it on Bricklink, but they also made a version of this that just came with 4 minifigures, like that.
Yeah, I see it.
They just like threw them in.
Yeah. Which
And then this
I
was it.
found out so
This.
this it's okay, it says it's a Target exclusive.
Mm,
Um so I found this out through a Duck Bricks vlog recently on his trip in
mm-hmm.
China. That apparently they made They were little blind boxes basically that they included in old Harry Potter sets that
What?
just gave you a minifigure from the wave. And this
Huh.
is only in China. This is like a China thing. If you bought a Harry
Huh.
Potter set, you would also get a little box that came with a random Harry Potter minifigure.
I did not know that.
Yeah, this is probably in like 2001, like around that era.
Interesting.
But I
And
wanted to
then
point that out.
just to round this out, because there were no Harry Potter sets in 2006, and then only one in 2007, and then nothing else until 2010.
Yeah.
Um, but here is the one set we got for the fifth movie, and it's like a full Harry Potter castle, and like it came with a full roster of minifigures that were like exclusively designed for this set.
Hmm.
I just find the circumstance of this set really weird because it feels like the theme was over at this point, but they
Right.
still were like doing
Do you
stuff.
are you able to see other pictures on Brickset or just like the main
No,
one?
it seems like they just have the main one.
Okay. There's like there's Dumbledore's office, right? That's a build
Uh-huh.
in this set. And it includes pieces from what I can only assume are okay, they're from Scala, Lego Scala, but also Belleville. They're like little like perfume bottles.
Hmm.
And for Scala, which are dolls, right? They're in scale as perfume bottles. But they're
Mm.
just like they're massive for normal minifigures. Um and they look very funny in his office.
That's very funny. Um, but I think this set's cool. And
Yeah.
it looks like it still fits in with that older style of castle with like the gray on the bottom and
Hmm.
the like beige tan on top.
Yeah. I really like
Um,
the little like plant area, the plant school side.
mhm,
That's very
that's
nice. I
cool.
remember I think there's a head included for a mandrake in the set.
Yep,
Yeah.
there is.
I saw that, so I was looking through I I was bored one day as a kid and I was like, I want to look at every single minifigure head on Bricklink. This is back when there was maybe like 200 of them.
Mhm,
And I got to this one and I was deeply disturbed.
it's pretty awesome.
I do want it nowadays though. It's so funny.
Also, I love the printed hair for Snape. Like, just like some really weird old minifigure
Yeah.
like things going on here.
Yeah. Dude, you could
But yeah,
use this head for
pretty good
baby
stuff.
Joey from Superman. The mandrake
Yes, you
head?
could. Yeah,
I
yeah,
might
you
buy that
could.
like today.
But yeah, so that is that era of
Harry
Harry
Potter.
Potter.
Yeah.
Pretty good stuff.
Yeah, sorry to the Harry Potter haters, but you gotta give it credit where credit's due. I mean, this is more like to me, this is more like a Lego thing than a Harry Potter thing.
Yeah, I would agree. Um, but yeah, I think we're at about 45 minutes, so I think it's a pretty good point
I'm
to
tired. I want to sleep.
me too.
Good
But
night to
thank you guys all
fans.
very much for watching.
I guess this will come out in the morning, so good morning to the fans.
Yeah.
And
It's been a
yeah,
pleasure co-hosting with just Henry. But Sean will be back next week, so that's exciting. Thank you again very much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like. It helps us. I don't know how it helps us, but every other YouTuber says that it helps us.
yeah. I think it'll help in
Um,
the long run if you think about it.
yeah, I'll think about it.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Goodbye.